Hi, it's Jolene Cortright with Century 21 Valley of the Moon. On this episode of American Dream TV Wine Country, join me as I showcase Town and Country Center in Santa Rosa, California, which is really close to one of my listings. Let's have a look. So we're outside Willie's Wine Bar, and that's one of my favorite restaurants. It actually burned in the 2017 fires. They've re-emerged in Town and Country Center, and they're doing fantastically here. It's a great space. They have great outdoor seating, so it's a really fun place you need to see. So here's a great flower shop. Oh, it smells really good, all those flowers. There's gift cards, a lot of nice gifts in there. Let me show you some more, come on. And another one of the anchor stores is Pacific Market. So you can do all your shopping here. Obviously the fresh produce and very specialty sandwiches. It's another great place. So Town and Country Center, come have a look. So we just came from Town and Country. It's only a mile away with all those great shops, the great restaurant. Now we're at my listing on Hillside, so let's take a look.
Hi, Jolene. I'm fine.
Look at that bright sun on your face.
It's a beautiful day, huh?
I'll make the shadow on you.
Come on upstairs.
Oh, so nice out here.
Yeah, it's very lovely. But it's also the easiest place I've ever had to maintain. I came from being responsible for 40 acres of forest to a place that has drip systems and drought-resistant plants, and it's a dream.
Well, that reminds me, you know, with our recent fires, how did you fare? I mean, you went through quite an experience a couple years ago, and now again.
Yeah, so there are parts of it that were definitely traumatizing again, and deja vu, the whole experience of the alerts and the warnings. That's very hard to hear again. The good part of it is that my property wasn't touched. My property was not near the fire this time. It came close, but not really near enough to really be afraid, but it is definitely coming back to its beauty. That's been really gratifying.
Wow, it must have been scary to almost lose that again.
It was. What we've been through in Sonoma County, I think for most of us, is that it's more real now, that we don't have that luxury of denial that we used to have.
Yeah, I know.
It's a real situation, and we need to be careful and we need to be prepared.
Yeah.
That our county government's done a much improved job of knowing how to take care of us.
And warning.
And warning us. And we have probably, not only locally, but collectively in the state, the best first responders that there are.
So what's the story on your rebuild?
So it's been a little over 2 years. I had to build an 80-foot bridge over a salmon-protected stream.
Oh, yeah.
So that took a year.
Wow.
This was an opportunity to really have some security during that change, which was really important. It was also an opportunity. I had another cottage on my property, and so both my tenant, who was an old friend, and I both lost our homes. So, and actually living here was helpful when I did the design with the architect on the new house, because that's actually what I built.
Well, I'm excited for you and your new home.
Thank you.
And I'd love to come see it sometime.
We're almost there.
So you once told me you had a story about your dining room table.
So the story about the dining room table is that when we first had to evacuate after the fire, we lived in this tiny little Airbnb for 3 months. The first thing that I bought was that dining room table, because I thought at some point I'm going to get my family around a big dining room table again.
Well, I'm glad everything was okay for you this time. I'm sorry it's scary for everybody, but
I think it's helped us all be more compassionate about what it's like to not have a home. If you went through the fire and you lost your home, you knew that. Not everybody else understood it.
we always know that Sonoma County is still strong, still open for business. Willie's Wine Bar's another example that was lost in the 2017 fires. It's just a great place no matter where you are, and this is where everybody should have their American dream.
I think so. That's where mine is.